Soul Land 2 Episode 106. To escape from two tidal Donghua and the encirclement of hundreds of soul engineers, Huo Yuhao gives up his life by burning his spiritual sea to help Wang Qiuer and the others escape to safety. In his final moments, Huo Yuhao reveals his long-buried feelings. The story picks up from the last episode, where Huo Yuhao had been ambushed and his life was hanging by a thread. Wang Qiuer traveled thousands of miles from the Star Doe Forest to Sunrise City to save him. Looking at Wang Qiuer, Huo Yuhao's heart was filled with mixed feelings, and he thought to himself, "Qiuer, you're so foolish. It's not worth it for my sake." Then they both looked up as two golden lights shot into the sky, and a giant eye appeared in the void. It was the complete version of the gaze of destiny. Feeling as if his fate was now in their hands, Wu Yu suddenly shouted, "Attack! Kill them!" Following his shriek, countless soul tool weapons rained down on the four of them. However, a strange scene unfolded. The soul tool rays and shells all missed for some unknown reason. None of them hit their targets, as if an unseen force was protecting them. "Who told you to attack?" The third elder roared angrily. He didn't care if Huo Yuhao lived or died, but he was very concerned about Nan Shui and her daughter. At that moment, the fourth elder unleashed his evil martial soul, the Netherworld sword, slashing it straight down towards Wang Qiuer, while the third elder sneered and tightened the net of lightning. Huo Yuhao fell while Wang Qiuer charged upwards. Facing the tidal Donghua attack, Huo Yuhao and Wang Qiuer shared a tacit understanding. A light flashed from both of their left legs, and their bodies vanished into thin air, an effect of the three-headed wolf-ape soul bone skill, instantaneous movement. In the next instant, Huo Yuhao and Wang Qiuer appeared right next to each other. Their eyes met, and Huo Yuhao said softly, "Why go through all this trouble?" Wang Qiuer looked at him coldly and replied, "I wanted to." After speaking, they both smiled at each other. They held hands, and their soul power and martial souls instantly connected. Huo Yuhao thought to himself, "No matter what, I have to get out of here alive. For myself, for Donghua, and for Qiuer." Feeling Huo Yuhao's cool aura, a rosy blush appeared on Wang Qiuer's cold, beautiful face. Being with him, she wasn't afraid even when facing an entire army. But Wu Yu, the eight-ring soul Donghua, couldn't wait any longer and charged straight at the two of them. The fourth elder's netherworld sword slashed down at Huo Yuhao again, but he and Wang Qiuer didn't dodge, and the sword still passed by them. The fourth elder couldn't believe he had missed. Huo Yuhao then launched a soul shock. Wu Yu screamed in midair as his body was sent flying backward. Of course, Wang Qiuer wasn't idle either. Her golden dragon spear turned into a golden light, aiming for the fourth elder's chest. Fighting side by side, hand in hand, the two of them were actually holding their own against the fourth elder. Meanwhile, Nan Shui and Nan Qiuqiu had already been bound in chains by the third elder. Nan Shui focused on the battle, marveling at how outstanding the two were. After several fierce clashes, Huo Yuhao used his spiritual power to tell Wang Qiuer to take the chance to break out and get help from the academy, reminding her that he was their main target. Suddenly, Wang Qiuer hugged Huo Yuhao from behind. He felt her warm, supple body and sighed inwardly, "I'm sorry. If y'adn't me Donghua, perhaps. Let me use these final moments to extinguish the hope in your heart." Thinking of this, Huo Yuhao's eyes filled with a look of longing as his spiritual sea fell into turmoil. He thought, "Electrolux, Ice Empress, Sky Dream, Snow Empress. I'm sorry. I can no longer lead you on the path to godhood." He decided that when he was about to die, he would transfer their powers to Wang Qiuer. He frankly believed that she was very talented and would have an easier time reaching the divine level than he would. The eyes of the Ice Empress, Sky Dream, and Snow Empress filled with sorrow, but Huo Yuhao was the master of his body, and there was nothing they could do. In an instant, a silhouette identical to Huo Yuhao appeared behind him, but this golden figure was engulfed in flames. Seeing this, the third elder, fourth elder, and Wu Yu looked on in horror. "Has he gone mad? He's burning his own spiritual sea," they exclaimed. They knew that burning the spiritual sea would result in the complete annihilation of both body and soul. Wu Yu thought to himself, "Is this guy crazy? We didn't even say we were going to kill him." Huo Yuhao did this for two reasons. First, he needed enough power to send Wang Qiuer away safely. Second, he did not want a fate worse than death, which would be to become a puppet for the evil soul masters. This was a major reason for his resolve to die. He punched his fist of yearning for Donghua towards the fourth elder, damaging the netherworld sword once again. An indescribable emotion began to spread. The members of the Soul Engineer Legion, as if infected by this feeling, began to stream with tears and fall from the sky. Their hearts were filled only with longing, and all their will to fight was gone. This was the ultimate power of the fist of yearning for Donghua, emotional control. The third elder looked at Nan Shui beside him with a blissful smile on his face. The person he missed most was right there, and he even forgot to attack Huo Yuhao. Wu Yu, however, was hit the hardest by the impact, and a volcano of complex emotions erupted in his mind. Huo Yuhao unleashed his power again, turning his right fist into a sword finger. Instantly, 100-meter-long sword light shot into the sky. With tears in his eyes as he thought of Wang Donghua, he slashed the sword of yearning for Donghua towards the eight-ring soul de Wu Yu. The crystalline sword light flashed through Wu Yu's body. He drifted back several meters, his eyes filled with longing. The next second, Wu Yu turned to dust, reunited with his sister in another world. Meanwhile, Ma Xiaotao, who had left the city to pursue the hostages, saw the magnificent light. Thinking that Huo Yuhao might be trapped in a siege, she couldn't control her emotions and flapped her wings, rushing desperately back towards Sunrise City. Huo Yuhao had slain the eight-ring soul Donghua with a single strike, but the others had not yet awakened from their state of yearning. A golden star appeared in his palm, and a matching star formed in the sky. He struck out with the Hao Dong palm, whispering, "For all eternity." The star in his palm suddenly magnified countless times, enveloping both him and Wang Qiuer as their two hearts drew closer. Seeing this, the third and fourth elders hurriedly retreated, knowing that if they were even touched by this strange attack, even a titled Donghua would be severely injured. Just as the two stars were about to merge, the light suddenly converged, and the star became a solid object. In an instant, it shot off into the distance, leaving a trail behind it. Huo Yuhao, Wang Qiuer, Nan Shui, and Nan Qiuqiu all disappeared along with it. The third elder was stunned. Everything that had just happened felt like a dream. A Soul King and a Soul Saint had escaped from two titled Donghua and the encirclement of hundreds of elite soul engineers, even killing a soul Donghua in the process. If word of this got out, no one would believe it. The fourth elder looked at the third elder and said with lingering fear, "I have a feeling. If he had used those 3 moves on me alone, even I would have perished." But the third elder replied, "Huo Yuhao burned his spiritual sea. He's dead for sure, no matter what." He wasn't wrong. Huo Yuhao was indeed on the verge of death. Meanwhile, under the protection of the star, Wang Qiuer, Nan Shui, and Nan Qiuqiu felt no external resistance. Above Huo Yuhao's head, however, the burning silhouette had already become faint. Once the burning silhouette above his head completely burned out, Huo Yuhao would die. Wang Qiuer held him tightly and asked, "Did you do all this just to tell me that she's the only one in your heart?" Huo Yuhao's words, however, shook her to the core. "No, Qiuer. She is not the only one in my heart. You are there too. I just never dared to admit it." He held her in his arms and frankly confessed that he had seen all of her good qualities. He said that if heaven gave him another chance, he would find a way to either choose neither of them or have them both. As they say, a man's words on his deathbed are true. Hearing Huo Yuhao's heartfelt confession, the ever-strong Wang Qiuer burst into tears. Huo Yuhao hugged her and sighed, muttering to himself, "I always felt that Qiu and Dong were the same person." Through her tears, Wang Qiuer said that his love was enough to satisfy her. Then looking at him she said, "Yuhao, you've kissed Donghua, now kiss me." Huo Yuhao leaned towards Wang Qiuer, first kissing her cheek gently, then her lips. But Wang Qiuer pressed her lips forcefully against his, their foreheads also pressing tightly together, right where their eyes of destiny were located. With a bang, Huo Yuhao felt his mind explode as countless scenes flashed through his head. He saw a small golden figure lying on the ground in a dense, great forest. At this moment, all his questions were answered: why Wang Qiuer had the appearance of the goddess of light, why she also possessed the eye of destiny, and why she always appeared by his side whenever he was in danger. It was because Wang Qiuer wasn't human at all. She is the imperial auspicious beast from the Star Do Great Forest, the three-eyed golden Ni, the envoy who controls destiny. Back then, she had imprinted Huo Yuhao's memories. As his soul trembled in disbelief, Wang Qiuer finally spoke. "Yes. I am the three-eyed golden Ni. When you forcibly branded my eye of destiny, you were destined to be my nemesis, She stated frankly that this time she would not lose to Wang Dong'er, because the sleeping Wang Dong'er couldn't compete with her. In the end, Wang Qiuer said, "I did not experience you humans' love in vain. Perhaps this is the best ending for us. No matter what, we will never be separated again." After speaking, her body emitted a golden light. She turned into a ball of light and began to merge into Huo Yuhao's body. "No, Qiuer." Huo Yuhao screamed frantically in his spiritual world, but his lips were still being kissed by hers, rendering him helpless.
Wang Qiuer sacrifices everything for Huo Yuhao.
Consequently, Tion is enraged, and the Star-Do forest erupts in chaos. Please give us a like and subscribe, fellow Taoists. Let's continue our chat in the next episode.